So I'm having a little sit down in a coffee place. This is the intro of the Chatuchak Park. This is a really long video, so what I'm going to do in the timeline, in the description, I'm going to put a timeline of every time I speak. So if all you care about is the speaking bits, you can look at that and skip through the video. If you want to actually see the park, it's a full loop of the first 2 parks. I couldn't get to the 3rd one because 2 bridges were broken and it was getting late, so I gave up. So this is just 2 parks. Yeah, so skip through the bits you don't want to see. I'll put in the timeline, whatever, when I speak. Bye! Swadika. Good. Bye-bye. I think a couple of those lads need some lessons. I should go back there and show them how to train legs, as I didn't see. Could be wrong, but I didn't see any legs there. And these legs, those legs know what they're doing. Oh! I just almost stacked it, by the way.
Swadika.
this park was absolutely heaving earlier when I was chilling out. So it looks like this is something like 5 o'clock now. So obviously that's why people go and do something at 5 o'clock, maybe go for dinner or something. It's a Sunday, so they're all out here earlier chilling out. The whole place was swarmed. Oh, anyway, I'll get back to showing you some park stuff. Looks like I can go back under that way. Have a little flappy route thing. Looks like a circuit for old people, so they can just keep on walking around it for exercise maybe. That's another thing I've noticed. There's a lot of these little free activity places, which is pretty good. So like, you see a lot of old people, they come in the morning or in the evening, and you'll see them flapping about on like body weight machines that take advantage of your own body weight, and they're quite easy, so it's really useful for older people to keep it easy, just get moving, get the blood pumping, and good bit of exercise. I think I'm going to go that way, and I think it's a ring, it's a loop round. Anyway, let's get some video of this. I'll go around this way. I quite like this whole skyscraper thing, you know. I think this is a good way of doing things. Big old massive parks, and then line the edge of it with skyscrapers so that everybody can live near parks. It's almost a bit like what's it, Manhattan, New York, where they got whatever their park is called, where a massive park with just skyscrapers all the way around it, so you can fit a whole bunch of people in. Obviously there it's business, a lot of it, but if it was all residential, with a massive park and then loads of residential skyscrapers around it, it'd be brilliant. Then everybody would get to, you know, or at least one half of the building, you get to look out the windows and see the park. Civilised, that is. Futuristic and needed. I think there's been studies showing that people who don't get any exposure to greenness and wildlife in general have worse health. So it's the future. Skyscrapers run parks, everyone. for the most part as well, this whole park is lined with, well, at least this second half is lined with a, like a moat, you know, you call it a river. It's a moat when it goes around something, isn't it? But like a little river going around the whole park. It's quite cool. I like it. We've got big cleaning machines in there as well. Keep the rubbish out of it. They just need to pull all the rubbish at the bottom so it's a bit clearer. But yeah, no, I like it. Good stuff. I think I'm coming to the end of the first part now. It's looped around a bit more, but there's a big old building over there, so I'm not sure where the new one begins. It must be the sign completely in tight, doesn't help me. So I'm going to walk around this bit, and then I think it's going to latch on to the other park over in that corner over there. So we'll see if I find out. I think there's one last bit of water over here. Although it seems like quite a big bit of water again. And then, oh look, another one of those old people exercise things. We'll go and look at that in a minute to see if it is old people or whether I'm just being biased. It's the type of training I normally do. But anyway, let's have a look at this bit of water and then we'll go and have a little look at that. It's one of those machines I was talking about. You might have seen one already in this video, but I didn't intentionally aim a camera at them. But from what I can tell, they go around the water. Well, I don't know if that one's working because the last one I saw had bags around the edge of it or something that were getting filled up. So I don't know what's happening there. That one's doing the same. But oh well, there's not shit in this water, so they must be doing something considering the other rivers in Thailand are a complete state, to be honest. Loads of the little rivers that are going through the places, they've got like bamboo branches going across them, and then they dangle like a net like off of it. The bamboo's in the water still as like a barrier. Maybe it floats, I don't know. And then there's like a little netty thing underneath it, so all the shit gets caught against that barrier, and I'm assuming every now and again somebody comes along and cleans it up, but a couple of them look like the rubbish is collected for hundreds of meters, so like further than you can see. So don't know. Either way, let's enjoy this relatively clean, murky water instead of that disgusting, smelly, fermenting water. There's little squirrels everywhere. I like them. They're probably not squirrels, they're probably some sort of... Oh, he's come and say hello. He's a brave one, isn't he? Come on, come and look into my hand. I know I'm tricking you, but... Sorry, I had to trick you. I wanted a little video of you. See, animals are easy to trick. Oh, that's the first crow or raven, whatever you call them, that I spotted. That's actually the first. Oh, let's not go in this area, it's all wet. I almost just sank into the ground. Okay, so anyways, first blackbird, raveny, crowy thing that I've seen. That's the corner of the park, so let's go back this way. Let's check out this gym that isn't an old man gym, it's all youngsters on it. So I was wrong in my presumption, although I'm sure old people do use it. Let's have a look though. See what we're working with. See what we're working with. Little chest press. I like that, I approve. Bikes. Swear to God. Some spinny thing. Not quite sure what you're meant to do with that. I'm assuming you're not meant to let go of it. Oh look, a twisty thing for abs. You grab that and you twist yourself. A leggy machine for cardio, I assume. Cross trainer without power. Sorry to go. Not bad little exercise kit. Anyway, I'm assuming that's technically the end of that park. The Chatuchak one. And then I'm assuming I might have to look at my map because I'm guessing it's in that direction, the other one. But it is a guess. So I'm going to check my map. By my map, I mean Google's maps. I didn't make the map or buy a map, it's free. Hard luck, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I've worked out where I am. I'm like 2 minutes away. I just had a Thai guy on a moped almost hit me. He was the most cross-eyed man I've ever seen in my life, and he's got a license to be on a moped. I don't want to sound horrible to people who are cross-eyed, but I'm pretty sure that isn't safe. I've seen a few cross-eyed people in my life, and that was the most severe case I've ever seen. And he's on a moped going speeding for a starter, and then he suddenly broke when he wanted to go around the corner. Anyways, let's get back to park videos. This is the next one, beginning with W, which I put on the screen now. Wow. So this is the big park out of the two. I thought the other one was pretty big. The amount of time it took me to walk around it, a bit odd. But this is about twice the size of it. I'm just going to do one loop around the outside edge. Although from pictures I've seen, I'm starting in the middle, which is a bit inconvenient. Now there's loads of people looking at me filming myself. It's good for confidence. Let's be the weirdo vlogger who walks between people while filming himself. I think I'm going that way. I'm going to have to look at the map again. I'll be back in a minute. I was wrong. It's lucky I looked at the map, I was already going the complete wrong way. So now I'm going to take you through a loop from sort of the middle around the edge of it. Okay, and I'll start filming probably now while everybody's left staring at me. another little gym there. I'm not sure I'm going the right way now, because I'm pretty sure I was meant to be avoiding this. I was meant to be avoiding this. Yeah, scratch that. Going the wrong way. Failed. Stopped in my tracks. I've got to go the other way, so I'll backtrack now and go back down the other way. Sorry, cat. Oh, she's got some skills. Good, good. Oh, he's just outplayed her. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This one looks a little bit worse for wear compared to the other ones. Well, that machine isn't on. Two of them aren't on, and you can see all the stuff in the lake, all the flappy floaty bits. So I think the idea of them is just to make it look a bit pretty without having stuff floating around on the surface. Anyway. There's a whole flock of little blackbirds there. Magpies. We haven't seen, well, no, it's not magpies, with different coloured heads. They look like that kind of bird though. Scavengers. I think this park is the running park. By the looks of it, hundreds of people are here. And it's like 5:30. 6 o'clock, I'd say, I guess. I'm getting in the way here. It's, looks like this one isn't as well maintained, a bit drier and deader. And they put all the effort in the one by the market. I guess all the foreigners come here and come and look at that one, and they don't bother walking this far, so sensible really. I'm looking at all of it. That's the type of person I am. Anyway, the park again. Tell me when the last time you saw anyone in England playing badminton outside. The answer is never. Well, not in my lifetime. I can't see anyone playing badminton outside ever. I'm sure it happens, but you don't see it. We've got a boy over there being told by his girlfriend to get nice Instagram photos for it. Look at that. It happens in every country. It doesn't matter where you are. Boyfriend's got to get the girl some nice Instagram photos. Oh, hilarious. That is in every country. Every single place. Let's do that. Look at her proper posing it up. For the gram, for the gram, for the gram. See, look, lovely skyscrapers again. This is the future. Big skyscrapers around big parks. That is what we want. Bloody cat. I think I'm going to cheat here. I'll be walking forever otherwise. That's the end of the corner of the park over there. There's nothing there. I'll show you. But by the looks of it, oh fucking hell, look at that karma. I cheat and I'll end up going through soggy puddles instantly. That is a lesson in life, people, don't cheat. Otherwise you train with soggy puddles. That's the exact lesson. Soggy puddles, no one likes soggy puddles. Can I get past that? Yes. So you don't know if I want to risk that. They don't look very stable stones. Oh, okay, so I cut off that corner. Now I think I'll be going around the outside edge of the other side of the park now, walking back the opposite way I came. So however long I've been walking for, more, I don't know, more than 20 minutes I think now. I've got to do the same back in the other direction. This is what we need. Look, we need to learn a lesson of Thai people. Sorry, cat. Coffee and food place. If you come here, back corner of the second park. So if you're getting a little bit knackered, you can chill out. If you're oldies and you come back 20 minutes of walking, well, twice that. And you can go and have a chill out and then do the next bit. Oh, now we've got another bridge. Over some water. Didn't see that on the map. Let's have a little look. Oh, they're teaching them English over the speakers. Or maybe not. I might have just felt that in my head. There's another little bridge. I got to admit, I approve of these parks with water in them. Skyscrapers, parks, water. When I was in China, when I was 18, they had this kind of thing as well there. I think they understand over here in the East a bit better about being involved with nature, whereas you look at the West and, well, there isn't anything like this near me anyway. And there's a couple of flappy bits in London, but they're not lakes and what you've just seen on video. It's not that. People from London can be testament to that. But yeah, this is where it's at. I'm not sure I'm meant to go here. I'm going to have to look at the map again. So they've got a bridge going to the left. Oh no, wait. That's what I want to take, is it? Oh, I think that was the national anthem. Everybody wasn't moving other than me. Whoops. I didn't know that. I'm going to look at the maps and see if this is the right way for me to go. So there is a flappy bit over on that side. So you can either walk around that bit, or you take this little sort of inny and outy bit through the middle and you stay by the inside water bit. Look, more more boyfriends taking photos for the gram. No matter where you go, no matter where you go, gets me every time. When you see she was doing a normal pose, the other one was probably sexing it up, like, you know, who is it? The Korean, you know, the Korean pop, K-pop, that's become famous. All the girls, you know, when they're thrusting their bums out sideways. Well, I guess Westerners did that for a long time, but it's big in Korean K-pop at the moment, with that whole sticking your bum out sideways thing. I don't know what they call it. See all the girls doing that and their boyfriends taking photos of it. So it's in about 10 years so far. Not in this park in Thailand. 2 in this park. Anyway, back to the filming. I don't have a clue that I'm saying that right or not, but they respond, so they can tell that I'm a foreigner trying. I'm getting hot now, even though the sun's going down. I don't know how much walking around I've been doing. I was walking around before this park as well. I don't know, today I must have been walking for about 3 hours, 4 hours, I think. But that's what I'm here for. Anyway, more park views. Seems to be plenty. Sorry, Cap. Seems to be plenty of these little outdoor places here. There's a swimming pool. Swimming pool that isn't open there, I think. They can look at it, but they can't swim in it. Otherwise someone's got to clean it. More parky stuff. There's lots of noise over here. Kids playground. Got the old b-ball. Having at it. So I almost went the wrong way. I would have cut straight through the middle and missed about a third of the park, so let's go the long way around. a watery bit that's not been very well maintained there. Got a feeling that if I cut across this bit of land, which I did last time and didn't end so well, I'll be more careful this time. I can skip that corner that I'd already missed. So that's what that corner looks like. Another little playground for kids. Yeah. Plenty of space to play football, if that's your thing. Not that I like football, but people do. I don't know why, but they do. Although this grass, they've got funny grass here. It's actually, this grass looks pretty normal. They just haven't cut it. It's very thick though. I don't know if that's just because they don't cut it. They don't cut it enough or what. But it was really thick over there as well. It was short. It was short grass, but it was still like really thick. I can imagine that it'll be a bit falling on it, might dig into your legs and stuff, cut you maybe if it's that thick enough for that. I don't know. Anyway, less talking. I'm knackered. I think my camera's starting to get a little bit grainy now because it's getting darker. This camera isn't the best. Low light, super white. I don't know what Apple had done to it, but something to do with the f-stop. It's too small. Yeah, that's right. F-stop is the aperture. Yeah, so I'm going to swap over to 1x just to see if that helps, which it probably, I mean it does, it's got a bigger aperture, but see how much it helps by. I don't know how big I'm going to be in this camera though, because it's obviously zoomed. It's twice the zoom that it was. Anyways, I'll carry on recording now. I couldn't be able to get rid of that tree. Move it to the side or something. So I have to look at the map again because I think I'm next to the other park, the last park now, which is to the right of me. I think I'm gonna have to look at the map. So it turns out I walked completely past where I was meant to go, and I've got to walk 5 minutes back this way to get back to the other park. So I'll start recording when I'm there. So you're not getting the third park because there was 2 bridges to it and both of them are broken and I can't get to them, and the only other way is walking the full, like half the length of the first park I walked again to get to the front gate of it. So maybe I'll do that another day, or I won't bother and you can come here and find out for yourself. But I'm absolutely knackered and it's time for me to bugger off home. So I hope you enjoyed that video anyway. I was talking a bit more on it. I was trying to talk a bit more because I don't talk much. I quite like the raw sort of natural footage of some of the YouTubers I watch. They just have video footage, so you can sort of get a bit more immersed into experiencing it the way that you would experience it yourself if you were just milling about, walking around. I don't need to be talking all the time, I think, but I will try and talk more because a few people have messaged me saying they prefer it when I talk more because they like little chuckle moments with me talking to myself. These animals are making a hell of a lot of noise now. Either way, like the goddamn video, subscribe to the goddamn channel, and watch my other videos if you haven't, because why not? It helps me. If you want to help me, go watch them. Alright, that's me out. See you later, bye bye.